Kemi Badenoch has a very interesting relationship with popular media and social media in general, not least, of course, because of David Tennant's comments a short while ago, his remarks on Kemi Badenoch. Of course, the former Doctor Who actor said, I don't wish ill of her, I just wish her to shut up. It's quite different from the comments which were made surely by Frank Hester about Diane Abbott. Frank Hester, a Conservative donor, said that he wanted Diane Abbott to be shot, if I remember correctly. It's very, very different. And, you know, the problem with Kemi Badenoch is she does a lot of talking, and she gets in there very quickly, and she expresses faux outrage and anger, a lot of anger. And now, on the eve of her announcing her candidacy to become the leader of the Conservative Party, much anticipated, she is now making allegations of a dirty tricks campaign against her. But there's a series of controversies and accusations that reflect her contentious political style and past actions. So, you've got the dossier circulated among journalists that claims that Badenoch made rude and abusive comments on an anonymous blog called Kemi, so not that anonymous, frankly, 17 years ago. The comments include derogatory remarks about various groups and individuals, and Badenoch supporters argue that the comments were made by someone else using a similar name, highlighting issues of impersonation on the site. Well, it's interesting that it's come up now, and it may simply be that Kemi Badenoch is trying to get ahead of the scandal before it fully breaks. She's got this history of controversial social media activity. So she published a journalist's emails, if you remember, on Twitter, leading to the journalist receiving abusive messages online. This incident led to Labour calling for an investigation into whether she had breached the ministerial code. She's responded to allegations by accusing her rivals of engaging in dirty tricks. She's criticised the political discourse for being focused on petty issues and suggesting that her rivals are using dishonest tactics to undermine her. Her aggressive and confrontational style has garnered support and criticism in equal measure within the Conservative Party. And outside the Conservative Party, she seems to have become a figure for finger-pointing. Some see her as strong, an uncompromising candidate, while others see her as divisive and damaging. Guess which camp I fall into. Badenoch is, as yet, officially still waiting to announce her candidacy for the Conservative leadership, but she's considered a front-runner. And her past performance in the leadership race, where she came fourth, adds to her credibility as a serious contender. But is she a figure for unity? Well, yes, she is, if that unity involves union with the Reform Party. What's it? The Reform Party is characterised by people like Lee Anderson, who was formerly a Conservative, the Conservative previously known as Lee Anderson, or Lee Anderson previously known as a Conservative. He's now gone on record saying that he would give the police officer who kicked the lad on the floor in the video in Manchester Airport, he would give him a medal. And yet, this person is now being criminally investigated. That doesn't demonstrate Lee Anderson's capabilities very well, does it? He wants to give the person a medal, and yet this is a person who's now under a criminal investigation for actions which have shocked the nation. I wonder what Kemi Badenoch has to say about that. But, as I say, if she's a unity candidate, her plans are to unite with Reform UK. She's not going to unite the Conservative Party. Not with her views, her actions, and her abusive behaviour.